Hello, what's up guys? Your boy Deterius here and welcome to another Lord of Nazarick video. And in today's video guys, we are going to be giving you the victim full breakdown, the solution drama, and everything is going on in this game right now. So I hope that you enjoy the video and let's begin. So basically today we got our new victim, the little pink nuke bomb that got a hell lot of nerfs that we are going to talk about, and we will see if it's going to affect him so hard, and that is going to be due to tests and all that. But it looks like it's hard, if like hard nerves, but we will I still think he's very good, but we need to test first. But now let's talk a little bit about the solution drama. So basically, if you go to his banner right here and you click here, you will see that solution is there. And I don't know, I don't know if it's 100%, but a lot of people have been posting that they are actually losing 50-50 to her. So you can get her from here, but you didn't have a banner. So everyone who's losing the 50-50 to get her here will have the advantage. They will not have like a relic advantage, whale advantage. No, he will have a character advantage. So he's gonna have a character that you don't even have the chance to get. That means that if you don't lose a 50-50 to her, you have no other chance to get that character, but other people have her, and she's actually strong with victim, so they can use that combo on you, and you can't do shit about it. All you can do is sit, watch, and cry. And I don't get how much Crunchyroll is gonna ruin the game more than it's already been ruined. Like, I really don't get it. And the problem also is that if we come here, is her Arclight really here? It's not. Okay, let's go to the shop. Is there Arclight in the shop? You can't see it. You need to own the character. I don't know if you get the character from here. You can go and see her Arclight in the shop. Or you have her Arclight less without an Arclight. I have no idea. But damn. Crunchyroll are cooking. They are definitely cooking. Okay, so that's it for solution drama. Now let's go and talk about our boy victim. So basically, this is the little pink monster right here that terrorized China servers for a very long time. Let's hope it can do the same to global, even with the nerves. So we are going to talk about them and also show you how it was, so we can see the nerves and talk about them as well. So basically, his passive on global right now is that upon his entering battle, it reduces victim max HP by 50%. So 50% of his HP is gonna be reduced. So he's gonna have only 50% of his HP. And it will grant attack converted from 4% of the reduced portion. So the attack will convert it from 4% of how much it was reduced, which is 50%. And plus 12% of his own attack to all the allies. It will all go to all the allies. So I have 4% of the reduced portion and 12% of his own attack, which means how much attack you have. They will take 12% of it, and it will also go to all the allies. Now, upon victim death, this conversion effect is doubled for 1 round. So when he dies, this will be doubled. The effect it will be doubled for only 1 round. Now if you have him at 5 stars, for every 10% reduction in HP, increases damage dealt by 5% and FX penetration by 10%. And in here it's going to be when victim dies, an additional divine martyrdom is triggered, which means the ultimate is called the divine martyrdom, if you see it right here. And here it will be 6% of the reduced, it's not gonna be 4, and here it's gonna be 8 instead of 4, and here it's going to be when victim dies, an additional divine martyrdom is triggered, and its effect nullifies target FX resistance. So now this is on global. On China, if you can see on the screen, it was 10% of the reduction and 15% of his attack, not 8% and 12%. So they reduced 4% from here, and they reduced 3%. Sorry, they reduced 2% from here because it's 8, 2%, and 3% from here they reduced from hit target. And for the 5 stars, it's actually is the same, but it's different between the. There's no FX penetration. It's EP by in China. It was that EP. It's gonna be increased by 10%, but it is FX penetration. I have no idea what the fuck is that. It's supposed to be penetration, which means penetrates defense or whatever, but this game really have a lot of mistranslations, so I really don't know if that is really what it means or not. So Crunchyroll is cooking again. So now let's go for a single target. His single target's gotta be a single target. It's deals magical damage equal to 100% of attack. It's gonna be 100.20 at max, and hitting grants 100% chance to inflict 1 stack of absorption buff on the target for 2 rounds. When above that blocks debuffs, losing 1 stack per debuff blocked. Let us see. Is there anything here that is well, not really. It's the same. Basic is the same. But now for the second and ultimate, there's a lot of nerfs that we have to talk about. So now on global, the second skill does consumes 10% of his max HP and retaining at least 1 HP. The max HP consumed cannot be converted into attack. Deal magical damage equal to 80% of attack, and hitting grants 100% basic chance to inflict magical defense down on all target for 2 rounds. You will reduce their defense by 40%, and if you play him with CZ, it's already inflicting 15, so that is 55 reduction of magical defense. So you get the idea what they will do. And here he will consume 10% of his max HP. That's why also building some HP on him is good, because he have some kit that he needs with his HP. That's why his HP is on A as well, and he will retaining at least 1 HP. That means he will not take more he will not kill himself from it. You understand? He will stay at 1 HP, and the max HP consumed cannot be converted to attack. It will not be able to convert to attack the 1 HP. Okay, in here, additionally deals defense nullifying magical damage equal to 30% of HP difference between victim and the target, capped to 200% of victim attack. It can go to 300, and here is gonna go to 40%, and here is gonna deal 100% of attack. Now in China it was he will deal 100% of attack, which is the same. It's going to be 100%. This magical damage equal to 100% of the attack. That is the same. But what is changed? That upon hit, all target have 100% chance to apply magical defense turn from 2. No, this is not the one. This is the one. Add 75% of the target HP difference to ignore magical defense up to 300 maximum. Here it's 40%. So 35% was gone from the nullifying magical damage. That means that if he used to do 1 million, now he's gonna deal 500, something like that. But it's not about the damage here, it's about the nullifying. So we cannot compare it like that, but I tried to say it an example that you might understand, because some people don't understand what the nullifying is gonna affect and if it's really a high nerf or not. But it is it's gonna affect. It's definitely gonna affect, because it's nullifying their magical like the defense of the magical damage that he's gonna do. So he's gonna deal 75% more magical damage to them. Now it's 40, so there is 35% gone from that. So we have to test and see how much it's gonna affect, but it's definitely going to affect. It's definitely going to affect. And now we are gonna go for his ultimate. So also his ultimate was nerfed, but now let's start with the global one, which is basically he will deal 1 second. Okay, here we go. He will deal magical damage equal to 100% of 20 event attack, and before the hit, 100% chance to dispel 2 buffs from all targets. So he's gonna take 2 buffs from all the targets when you hit his ultimate, and that is really good. That is really amazing, saying that you can take 2 buffs from everyone. And if you play him with Zarisu, you can literally take 4 buffs from the enemy, leave them buffless, and that is gonna be fun actually. And on hit, 35% basic chance to inflict stun on all targets for 1 round. And if you have him at 4 star, chance to inflict stun is increased to 50% if the target is already stunned. There is 100 basic chance to extend stun duration by 1 round. So if you have him at 4 stun, it will go from 35 to 50% if the target is already stunned. There is 100%, it's gonna be a 100%. It will extend his stun if he was already stunned, but it's gonna be 50 if he's not stunned and you wanna stun this guy. So let's stop here and compare with China before we continue. So basically in China, it's upon hit, it's going to be 40%, not 35%. So there's 5% gone. And it's up to 60% on China, but on global it's 50%. So there is 10% that is gone from the chance. So it's 50% and not 60% chance of the stun anymore. And what else? Yeah, that's it. It's the same as the taking buffs and all that. Okay, now for the 6 stars, if you have him 6 stars, after using Divine Martyrdom, which is his ultimate, his axe, inflicts high tier damage boost, is going to give you 40% more damage dealt to the enemies. And the ally with the highest attack, so you, him, and the ally with the highest attack are gonna get 40% the more damage dealt on the enemy, excluding victim for 2 rounds, and increases their turn meter by 40%. So it will reduces the turn meter by 40% for both of them, you and the highest ally attack. And now on hit, it's going to be 100% basic chance to inflict Relics destruction on all targets for 2 rounds, which is a debuff that disables Relic set effects. So this buff, this debuff right here, it's going to the effect is a collection set remove that we can actually explain. So basically, your relic, as a termination, nullifies 30% of the defense, right? This buff doesn't let it apply anymore on the enemy. So a debuff that disables relic set effects, and it's the set effect is to nullify the defense, and all the other stuff that we have, deal more damage on the debuff, 40% ER, for example, you get from them. From the champion, you get the HP, you don't get it anymore. So this is basically the relic set effects that you will not get. He will disable them for 2 rounds with this debuff, but it can be taken off from anyone, from Charity or anyone that takes debuffs out. It's not a buff that can stay. You can take it off if you have anyone to take it off, like Mari, Healer Mari, like Charity or anyone else. And here it's going to be up to 144% of attack. On China is the same, 144% attack and skill cooldown, all the same. But the only difference that's changed in his ultimate is a 10% reduced of the stun. Okay, but damage wise, debuffs wise, buff wise, it's all the same. So there's no biggie in here. Only 10% less of stunning can affect a little bit, but let's not cry a lot about it. It's not really that big of a nerf here. So basically his second skill is the most nerfed, and a little bit in here in the passive that is gonna affect him a little bit, but I still believe that he is good and a must. So now let's go for his Arclight before we speak if he's a must and all that. His Arclight is gonna be Divine Martyrdom, triggered after death. That means that after he dies, he's gonna use his ultimate, and it will grant a 100% fixed chance to resurrect his 1 HP. You're gonna go alive again, and to regain 25% turn meter, which can be triggered once per battle. So only one time, but you cannot live one time. Yeah. So it's literally that doesn't matter. So you will get 25% turn meter, and you will do Divine Martyrdom, and you will revive. And that's how he revives. That's why on China, when I show you guys that he revives, his Arclight is the reason why he revives. And at 5 star, at maxed, it will be 100% turn meter. That's it. Nothing is gonna change and up because there's nothing to change anyway. But it's gonna be 100% turn meter. So you're gonna play again after you die immediately. So you can use your ult. So he's gonna ult when he dies and then revive again. And you can play with him again and ult if you have his Arclight 6 stars. So that's actually can be good, especially if you have his second skill, which can deal a lot of damage as well. So basically that is Victim. Now, does his nerf means that he is not usable? Not really necessary. Even with the nerfs that we saw, he's still a monster. He's still a nuke bomb from what I personally believe. because it doesn't matter. Yes, his damage has covered a little bit, but that doesn't mean that he's not gonna deal a lot of annoyance. Like you see all his debuffs. He can stun, he can dispel buffs, he can live again, and he deals good amount of damage with his ultimate. The only difference is that his second skill is gonna deal less damage, but that won't make him less monstrous, that he will not explode himself on you and destroy you, because all of these comes from HP. So it's attack and HP and crit that is gonna come from. So this is basically what you need to focus, and he's still gonna be a monster. But we will test more and more, and we're gonna be streaming, and we're gonna be hopefully showing that on stream if he's really worth it or not. I'm gonna show a 6 stars victim and a free-to-play victim, and we're gonna test and see the difference, because I know how much they do on China, so I can see the difference between there and them. So now for relics and stats, let's go and show you. So basically sorry, you want definitely you want termination, especially for PvP. You want termination so you can nullify the defense more from the enemies, because since they already nullify defense, it can stack. So termination is really good to nullify and like do a lot of stuff to your enemies, nullify the defense, and also it has the crit at the stats. So you need as much crit as you can. So termination is the priority here. I've seen some people using Vert Mori, but for PvE. And I don't advise. Only for whales, you might probably go and have fun, try with that, it's actually fun. But for a free to play, you're not gonna go and make 2 relics, and I advise perfectly to go for termination. Don't even bother going for anything else. Termination is the must that you need. And for the stats and the enchants, let's go and talk about it. So basically, let me go to him. Here he is. So you want in the stats as attack, HP, and crit. This is your most focused things that you need to focus on the relics. It's going to be termination. It's going to be only attack, crit. If you wanna prioritize, it's going to be attack, crit, HP. That's means attack first, then crit, then HP. But attack and crit are really important here because you want him to crit. When he crit, he deals a lot of damage. But for mages, you always want as much as attack because it scales on the attack. So that's why the attack comes first. And then comes the crit. But you need crit. Like, it's really good and really needed. And HP, because his ultimate consumes his HP, and also in his passive there is an HP consuming. So it can be a very good bonus. So try to get it if you can. But the most important is attack and crit, and HP is going to be at the end of it. But be sure to try to get some, just so you can deal more damage as the ultimate. And for the enchants, it's going to be literally the same. All you need to focus AoE as well. The AoE one, which is this one. Let me show you. Where do I have it? I have it here, maybe. Yeah, it's the one hit kill, okay? Which is this one right here. One hit kill, there it is. It increases AoE skill damage by 60% because I have it level 3, but it's gonna be 5. If it's on 5, it increases AoE skill by 30%. When HP is 100%, further increases by 10%. Because Victim is an only AoE character, right? So he definitely need that. So you need one hit kill, you need the blade down, and you also need the punch for punch, and you need endless cycle if you can get it. But all you need here and to actually focus on is going to be the one hit kill, the blade down, and the crit. And of course HP is a bonus, and also crit damage is a bonus, because of course as much as you crit, you want your crit damage to be more. So if you also can get some crit damage as a bonus, that will be perfection. Okay, but this is you going for perfection if you're really lucky. This is not 100% that you can get all of these, especially if you're free to play. So good luck to you. And this is basically all the victim breakdown, what relics he needs and everything he needs, and the solution drama that we talked about. I really hope the game lives Like, I don't get it. The game is killing itself with this stupidity that it's doing. I really hope that the game starts fixing stuff because we really all love this game, and I want to keep covering this game. So I hope that it actually fixes it. And that's it for the video, guys. So thank you so much for watching the video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Your boy DTRU was with you guys. Peace.